How do I know if my Samsung refrigerator water line is frozen?
Hey there! Welcome to today's video where we'll be discussing how you can determine if the water line in your Samsung refrigerator is frozen. If you've noticed that your refrigerator isn't dispensing water or the ice maker is not producing ice, a frozen water line could be the culprit. But don't worry, we'll guide you through the process of checking for a frozen water line and offer some troubleshooting tips. So, let's get started.
Checking the water dispenser.
The first thing we'll want to check is the water dispenser on the front of your Samsung refrigerator. If the water dispenser isn't working, it's a good indicator that the water line might be frozen. Here's what you can do to verify. 1. Depress the water dispenser lever or button and listen for any humming or clicking sounds. If you hear these sounds but no water comes out, it's likely that the water line is frozen. 2. Inspect the water line behind the refrigerator. Look for any visible signs of ice formation, such as frost or ice buildup along the water line or connections.
Verifying the ice maker.
Another area to check is the ice maker itself. A frozen water line can also affect the ice-making process. Follow these steps to investigate further. 1. Open the freezer compartment and locate the ice maker. Depending on your Samsung refrigerator model, it might be located in the top left corner or inside the door. 2. Inspect the ice maker and ice bin for any ice buildup or frozen cubes that are stuck. If the ice maker is not producing ice or the cubes are frozen together, it could indicate a frozen water line.
Troubleshooting tips.
Now that you've identified the possibility of a frozen water line, let's explore some troubleshooting tips to help resolve the issue. 1. Check the temperature settings. Make sure your freezer is set to the recommended temperature range, usually between 0 degrees Fahrenheit and 5 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 18 degrees Celsius and minus 15 degrees Celsius. If the temperature is too low, it can cause the water line to freeze. 2. Inspect the refrigerator doors and seals. Check for any gaps or leaks that might allow warm air to enter the freezer compartment. Warm air infiltration can lead to condensation and freezing of the water line. 3. Allow the freezer to defrost. If you suspect a frozen water line, turn off the refrigerator and leave the freezer door open. This will give the ice inside the water line a chance to thaw. Place towels or a container to catch any melting water. 4. Use a hairdryer. If you're in a hurry and need a quick fix, you can carefully use a hairdryer on a low heat setting to thaw the ice along the water line. Be cautious not to overheat or damage any components. That wraps up our guide on how to determine if your Samsung refrigerator water line is frozen. Remember, if you're experiencing issues with the water dispenser or ice maker, it's a good idea to check for a frozen water line. By following the steps we discussed, you can troubleshoot the problem and potentially resolve it yourself. If the issue persists or you're unsure about performing any troubleshooting steps, it's always a good idea to contact Samsung customer support or a qualified technician for further assistance. Thanks for watching, and we hope this video has been helpful. Stay cool and have a great day.